All right, good news, everyone. It's Chronic the Namer Gamer back with an updated how to install mods for 7 Days to Die 1.0. All right, let's get into it. On screen is the chapters if you want to skip around and see what you're interested in, and it'll be chapters to skip easier down below. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk about mods. There are server side, which is also single player types that you can play on locally, and then there's non-server side. So if you're hosting a server, everyone in the server that plays has to also have this pack. The server side or single player mods are XML only modified ones, but this one, like the overhaul mods that add in new assets, are non-server side only, which means if you're running a server, everyone that connects has to have the same mods to join the server. All right, number 2, where to get mods. My preferred place to get mods are 7daystoDieMods.com or nexusmods.com, and both will be linked in the description down below. All right, number 3, downloading and unzipping mods. Let's go to his mod that we want to install for this demo. Okay, click on it, and then you want to go to download here, download manual. All right, let's do this one. We'll down it. See, there we go. Download. You can download it wherever you want to. All right, from the 7daystoDieMods.com page, let's download the A64 Apache helicopter. Scroll all the way down, up 1.0, and there's the helicopter. But you notice it has some accessory mods needed to go along with it. So I'm going to download all the mods and be right back. All right, now that we got all the mod files, let's pull up the mods. All right, so what you're going to do is extract before you install into the game. Right click. You're probably going to have extract all. Make sure it's probably good to go for it's right here. All right, now we can close this and let's extract them all that we're going to install. All right, now that we got them unzipped, these are the ones we're going to install, but I want to show you what they look like. Make sure that when you go into it, see, we don't want that main one. We want this one, because when you go in, it should look like this. And then make sure you go up one and copy those. So let's get our game files in, and the best way to do that is go to Steam, Library, go to 7 Days to Die, right click, Manage, Browse Local Files. So this is going to be your games folder. You should have a mods folder already in the 1.0 with the Fun Pimps Harmony mods in here. All right, let's bring back the mods folder. So what we're going to do, this is the mods folder in the game. These are the mods that you downloaded. You go inside and see there's another one in here. This is what the mods file should look like that you're installing in. So up one, that's the main mod folder. Drag that into the folder of the games. And let's go back. And do that for every single one of these that we need for the helicopter. And then the other one we installed was the health bar. We go in, make sure again it looks like this. It should have a config file. The mod info.xml should always be in all of them. So you should always be back and take this one in to your mods. So now that we look like we got the Fun Pimps one and the ones we installed, all of these are for that, and this one are for the helicopter. That one's for the health bar. All right, that's it. And now we just got to load up the game, go in here, play. And if you're using the ones that add assets in it, you're gonna have to do the EA without EAC. Let the game load up and we'll see if the mods have loaded correctly. Let's create a new game to get into this. Mods install, navs gain, sure. Start. Good thing to do is check is hit F1, brings up your console. And if you see any red lines, yellow is fine, white's great. You don't want to see a bunch of red ones. If you got red, then you probably installed wrong. Clear out the mods folder other than the TFP Harmony folder and make sure that you got the right folders installed. Hit F1 again to get rid of it. All right, now we're loaded into the game. And you should, once we get to see some zombies, we should be able to see the health bars. There you go. You can see a health bar at the very top. Big Mom is her name and how much health she has. All right, and spawn in the helicopter so you can see a demonstration of what that is. I have creative mode turned on, which is F1. You do CM. I already have it on, so let's hit it again. Then you hit U to bring up your panel of all the items, and let's type in helicopter right there. And there's the Apache helicopter. Let's drag it in here. Let's grab ourselves some gas. All right, and it gets placed down the helicopter. Right click, and there you go. Fill it up with some gas. And there you folks have a bona fide Apache helicopter. Ooh, if I knew how to fly this thing, it'd be even better. And you can install these into your server just like you do on your local game. And there you go. You got an Apache helicopter you can play with on your local game. Or if you jump into a server, the server has to have it along with you. So if you're a server manager, if you install any assets like this into your server, let everyone that connects to your server know that they need the exact same mods. All right, bonus tip, how to install multiple copies of 7 Days to Die so you don't have to keep installing and uninstalling mods into your main game file. Again, go back to your game location, Steam, right click, manage, browse local files. And here it brings you to the game. This is all the game files. If you can see in your navigation bar, hit up 1, back to common, and then you'll see 7 Days to Die. You can see I already have another one for the joke mod for Alpha 21. What we're going to want to do is click on it, right click, copy or Control C, and then right click over here, paste or Control V, and that will duplicate your game folder. All right, now that it's copied it, you can go in here and you should have the exact same folder as you copied the other one. And it'll have the same mods since we already installed mods in the other one. But what we can do is go up to this one more, and rename this to modded if you want to, because this is the one that Steam will keep up to date and look at and knows about. These ones Steam does not know about. So say you wanted to have the helicopter in one, but you still wanted to play vanilla games, you come back in here and then just delete everything that's not from the Fun Pimps that you installed. So then your 7 days will be vanilla. Don't rename it. It's fine. Leave it alone. Steam knows about this one. If you rename it, it won't know about it. So this will be your vanilla one. And so that one will be your desktop link. Another way to do this is take the modded one, go down here, since you can't use EAC, you need to do this executable. That one turns on EAC. This one runs it without it. That's basically what the Steam right here is doing. When it's asking you doing it, it's selecting from to run with the EAC like normal, or do you want to run it without it, or to run the launcher. These are the 3 options it's solution from. So right click, send to desktop, create shortcut, and there you go. You can go to your desktop, and there's the one that we just created. There's my 7 Days to Die vanilla folder. You can see if you hover on it where it goes to. Now this one is the modded one, so what we're going to do is rename it so that we can understand which one we're loading. 7 Days to Die dash modded. And so this one, if you load it up, will bring you into your game with the helicopter. You open that one up, it'll bring you just your basic vanilla 7 Days to Die. Hope everyone enjoyed this updated, and hopefully it'll last how to install mods for 7 Days to Die. Now it's 1.0. There shouldn't be much more changes, but they are adding a bunch of new stuff coming up. Everyone have a great day, and on you catch a side flip.